baby. Somebody sleeping in my bed. Yeah, baby. Somebody sleeping in my bed. Yeah, baby. Somebody. On the strizzy. We live though. We live. We're live and on fire. Who's in the strizzy? Who's in the strizzy? Pop out a strizzy. How we doing, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Let me get the link out. Let me get the link out. Let me get the link out, man. I am tired. Big ass and get the ooh. Somebody's sleeping in my bed, yeah. Baby, somebody's sleeping in my bed, yeah. Baby, somebody's sleeping. What's up, M? What's the word? Hey, yo! Imani! What's up, daddy? Are you streaming right now? When are we gonna do a joint stream, bro? Yeah, can we do a joint stream? Is that a thing? How do I raid your stream? How do I get all these fine people to raid your stream? I'm just sending the link out. Having some fun. Having some fun. Having some fun. Let me just get the link out here. To the day ones. I'm not streaming on YouTube. So, am I on your stream right now? Like, can your stream see me? I'm on Twitch. We have some big developments with the film I gotta tell you about. Hold on. Hey, MCAS, you gotta stop hopping in these things and leaving comments and then getting rid of them. It's weird. Just stop being weird. Big Bonner TV. Dude, so as these people are getting in, hey everyone, it's Conor Holway. I'm reporting live from Los Angeles tonight. I am in the snake pit. That's what we call the snake pit. I'm coming off of hiking Mount Whitney. It was the most intense experience of my life. There was a moment where I thought I would die. I did it with my buddy Beggy Olofs. That's not an exaggeration. Like, I really thought I was going to die. There was just an insane section. But we've been consistent with the streams. So I wanted to get on here tonight, say what's up to everybody, see where everyone's at in their life, what's going on, give you guys an update on the movie, give you guys an update on some of the stuff that's going on social, and that's that. Yes, sir. Big Bonner TV. I saw that on my Twitch. Yeah, so let me just send the link out. Like, for real, you thought I was going to die. Yeah, dude. So, look, you know I ran the 100. Mount Whitney was like, it was something I had never experienced physically and mentally. The 100 miler was longer, but Whitney was just so intense, bro. And so me and my buddy Beggy started thugging it out through the night at 10 p.m. off no sleep. Like, I couldn't sleep because I was geeked up, bro. I had just driven up there from LA, and I was like, okay, we're gonna go take on the biggest mountain in the States. Like, let's try to ascend this. Um, so me and him were off no sleep. He's in great shape too. He's a great kid. And him and I just started kind of trekking through the night on the first section of the trail. Now that it was really nice actually. The first section, it was like 6 miles, um, a lot of creeks, a lot of lightly technical climbs. We're on like bear country, so I was super. It was like really like bear and mountain lion country. We're in the middle of the forest, and then we reach kind of the halfway point. So the first was pretty moderate. We could manage it. You could feel a lot of the elevation, because after about, so they say 8,000 feet, really, I think about 10,000, you really start to feel the elevation. Um, like, I'm just going to complete the story here. So we get to the second section and we're in this beautiful, beautiful park. Like, you can see this wall of these mountains around us. We're in this like dome. You look up, you can see every star in the sky. It is so cold, bro. It's probably like 25 to 30 degrees up there. And we start filtering our water because that's what you have to do. You can't bring like unlimited water on these things. You have to go to an actual like river and filter your water. And we're looking at this wall of this mountain because, again, there's 3 sections and you can see these tiny little lights way up on the mountain. And we're looking at this thing like, wait, we have to climb that mountain. It's the middle of the night. We have to climb that. And it's a straight face up. It's literally straight up. In the hiking community, they call it the 99 switchbacks. Now, we had rested for about an hour, refilled our water, and we're like, all right, let's take this section on. So this is where things like start getting serious. So we're making really good progress. Me and Beggy, we're like, we're out of breath because we can feel the elevation, but we're feeling okay. Again, a switchback is like you're along a trail, you go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So we're probably about 30 down, 30 of these switchbacks down. And bro, it's 3 a.m. It's like it's maybe 4. It's the middle of the nighttime. And dude, I slowly just start feeling really stomach sick. We get up probably another 30 and bro, my stomach just explodes. It just like completely explodes. I can't hold any food down. I'm on the side of this trail and I'm jackhammering like this. Like I'm shaking and jackhammering. Out of nowhere, my body is rejecting something. And what made it worse is I didn't understand the danger of the trail. It was incredibly dangerous, bro. You'll never hear me ever say this about anything. I'm normally like, yo, just fucking go for it. But there's a straight cliff face. None of this trail had like a barrier or a railing, and there are 1,000-foot cliff drops off of this trail. Out of nowhere, my stomach explodes. It's the middle of the night. It's 25 degrees, and I cannot control my shaking, and I'm on the edge of this cliff like this. And my stomach is queasy, and I look down for the first time, and I'm like, dude, I'm like fucking 2,000 feet up right now. I'm like 2,000 feet up, and I could literally fall to my death, and it's the middle of the night. And I had never been afraid of heights. It all hit me at once. So like, I went from being fine to crashing out in a matter of 10 minutes. Now, Beggy, who's with me, he didn't get the same stomach effect, but he was hallucinating because of lack of sleep and also because of the altitude. So the situation was I'm jackhammering, completely weak, like my body's rejecting everything. I'm on the side of this cliff in the middle of the night, and Beggy, who's with me, isn't all the way there mentally. And dude, it was the first time, I would say the first, maybe the second, where I was like, this is how I could die. Like, this is how people die. This could be the end of like my life. Like, how am I going to get out of this? I have no idea how I'm going to get out of this. In the middle of nowhere. It's not like people can come up there to rescue you. There was like no one behind us. And it was it was God, bro. Like, I'm so serious. It was God. I remember being like, I just need the strength to get to the top of this ridge. Like, I just have to get to the top of this ridge. And I like looked at Beggy and I was like, bro, you just gotta get me to the top of this ridge. Please just get me to the top of this ridge. And I was so dizzy. And lo and behold, we trucked it to the top of the ridge. And it was one of, like, bro, the whole night, mind you, it was 17 hours, the whole thing. It hasn't really hit me until today because we didn't sleep, and then I had to drive back to LA, which was a whole nother mess. And like my brain was on war mode for like 2-3 days. But it was one of the few times where I was like, yo, God's gotta be real, bro. Like how, like, I thought I should die, and then I was just like, I need the strength to just like get to the top of this ridge. And lo and behold, we got up there. The sun was literally rising when we got up there. I couldn't really enjoy the views, but it was like the most scenic thing you've ever seen in your life. And then it wasn't over after that, though, because there was that section of the switchbacks, and then we had to actually walk along the ridge to get to the summit. And we're at about 13,000, 14,000 feet. I don't know if anyone in the chat has ever experienced that kind of elevation, but every breath you're like, you feel like you have no air. So, long story short, I don't even think my stomach that happened because of the elevation. I genuinely think I caught food poisoning while I was mid-hike from something I'd eaten prior or electrolytes or something. And it just ended up being like the hardest thing I've ever done. I mean, look, when I ran 100 miles, it was about 3 years ago, so I don't have it super fresh in my memory. But I do think it was like it was the most dangerous for sure. The trail was just so dangerous. But yes, that is what happened. That is what happened. How was that for a story? If you're catching on, if anyone's hopping into the chat now, I hiked the largest mountain in the States outside of Alaska 2 days ago, Mount Whitney, and I got brutalized on it, completely brutalized. It was just like the most, but low key, can I be honest with you? I hadn't felt so alive in a minute. You guys know, you go do some crazy shit or you're going on a new experience or a new adventure and it makes you feel alive. Like, I got hit with all of this stuff. I'm in good shape, don't get me wrong, but like all of this new stuff, and we're in the middle of this beautiful forest. And anyway, that's what life's about. It's not about dying, but as I approach 30 here, I'm like, dude, all I really want out of life is just great experiences. That's all you really want, right? Can anyone give me a hell yeah for that? Is that all life's about? Is it about great experiences and stories? Or is it about something else? You tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chizzy, man. Life is low-key about dying. What's wrong with you? Hello, uncle. What's up, nephew? Life is low-key about dying. What you do until then? Show me your gains. Pause. Saban, what are your goals in life, bro? Don't be popping in his live asking me to show you my gains. Nash, what's up, bro? Did you hear the story? I was just giving the story on Whitney. It was a crazy, crazy experience. Where's everyone calling in from tonight? Where you guys at? Where you guys at in the world? What's going on in your lives? Love from Nepal. I love it. Dude, I got to get out to Nepal. I got to do Mount Everest at some point. How far are you from Everest? We are in disgraceful Los Angeles. Not far from where Mr. Amani used to live, actually. Probably about 3 blocks. Mr. Free World. Mr. Free World. Where's everyone calling in from tonight? Nash, where are you at? Michael, where are you at? Where the boys at? So, we did Whitney. And it was just something I'll never forget. It was completely like your dopamine levels are on 10,000 because you have to literally climb up this massive mountain. It was so technical. It was just in a lot of other hiking people, shout out to North Carolina, a lot of other hiking people might have had an easier time than I did. They say about a third of people actually make it up the thing, like 33%. But for me, it was just incredibly intense experience. It just, so much went wrong out of nowhere. Yes, I'm aware. I would like, dude, so Saban, the mountain I'm talking about that I just did, Mount Whitney, is the tallest in the lower 48 states. It's 14,500 feet. Everest is double the size. I cannot even imagine that. That is absolutely diabolical. 2 times the size. That is insane. 28,000 feet. Excuse me, 29,031 feet. 29,031 feet. That is more than double the size of the mountain I just did. That is absolutely insane. How do people do that? You guys think I got it? You guys think I should go out and do Everest? Should I try it? I gotta do it before I die, right? Gotta go for it before I die. Let's pull up a picture of Everest. One sec. Do Kilimanjaro, there one. Is that Big Kingsley? What's up, buddy? What's my favorite producer doing? What up, Kingsley? Yeah, dude, Kilimanjaro, I have a buddy who's done it. It's apparent, it's not super technical. It's gradual. It takes people 5 to 7 days. The altitude is legit for sure. But people do say Kilimanjaro is probably the next logical hike. We would also like to do Grand Canyon rim to rim. You can like pause, but you can start at the top of the Grand Canyon, go down, and then go up the other side. My homie did it recently, and he's nowhere as fit as you. Bro, but look, this is one thing I learned about altitude. Kilimanjaro is 5.5 meters. This is one thing I learned about altitude. Bro, it doesn't matter how good of shape you're in. It affects everybody differently. Because there was a dude who was low-key looking like the Pillsbury Doughboy on Whitney this weekend who was beasting it. And here I am, big Xercules, and I literally got absolutely bitty smacked. And I got my soul sucked out of my body, so that happened. That happened. Saban, could you be my Sherpa on Everest? I'll be honest, I've been looking at a lot of Everest documentaries. Of all of the mountains, thank you, Saban. I appreciate you popping in, bro. Of all of the mountains, of the big ones, Everest does have the highest success rate. It has like a 98% success rate. It's just the biggest, so most people know about it. From what I've seen, Annapurna, go look up Annapurna, guys. That is like the absolutely brutal. It has a 30% success rate, Annapurna. And K2 is also vicious. But Everest is so popular, so like I'm not saying it's easy under any circumstance, but I feel like that would be a pretty cool thing though, to leave this life and look back and like, dude, I was at the highest point on this planet. Now look, even on Whitney this past weekend, I was at the base of it and I was like, this is a huge mountain. Like, this is massive. How long the trail was to get up to the base and up to the peak, I was like, this is huge. I can't even imagine the scope of a mountain 2 times the size. Like, that is insane. It's literally double the size of what we did. And I was in a casket. But I do think that would be quite the accomplishment. It would be quite the thing to set out on in your life. It's mad expensive too. I don't know if you guys know this, but like, I was reading that like the cheapest packages to go to Everest is like 35 grand, but it can also get up to like 100 grand if you do it right. Did you watch Everest movie? I haven't seen it. Has anybody else seen it? Kingsley, you seen it? Kingsley, are you in the snake pit tonight, bro? Where are you at? Where the boys at tonight? What's going on with everyone in their lives? What are your goals? Tell me in the chat. What are you guys looking forward to? What are you guys doing? I'll give you guys an update on the movie recently. What's been going on? Dude, did you know that the average temperature on Everest? The average temperature on Everest in the month of August is negative 18 degrees. Whoa. Cookie at home right now, but gonna hit Silver Lake with Sean later tonight. This guy's Sean's out of control. Kingsley, this guy Sean's out of control, brother. You guys need to lay off the pipe, okay? You guys need to focus. Focus. What are you cooking? You got some protein on that plate or what? I'm gonna sneeze. That was bad. Okay. What's going on? What's going on in your lives? What are you guys feeling? What do you guys feel good about? Bro, what is your profession? I'm a professional shorty snagger. My job is to snag shorties. Do you know what that means, Saban? Thick AF. Okay. Thank you, not valid. Yo, before you guys say sus shit like this, you know what I'm saying? What is your goal in life? I appreciate all the attention I've been getting from gay men. Shout out to the gays, okay? I love the gays. I am not gay, but I love the gays. The gays love to express themselves. Now, before you send the sus shit, like the DMs I get, the comments, like, what are you thinking? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you thinking when you send the sus shit? Are you like, this is going to go over well? People are going to think this is funny? He's going to think this is funny? He might be sexually interested in me? Is that what people are thinking when they send this stuff? Because some of the DMs I've been getting have been absolutely diabolical. Like, I had a dude DM me today. Yeah, you're obtainable? What is up with people, man? I had a dude DM me today saying, I want you to talk nasty like that to me in my bed. I'm like, what is going on? Don't you guys have families and jobs and goals? You know what I'm saying? Listen, you can say all the sus shit you want, not Valley. I want to know about your goals in life, dude. What do you want to accomplish in this life? What do you want to get done? You're like, all right, before I die, before my eyes are closed, this is the thing I want to get done. Kingsley, what's that for you? What do you want to get done? And what are you going to get done? You know what I'm saying? Me, I want to be the leading man of a Marvel movie. Just because of the goal. I think I got a pretty good shot at it, to be honest with you. I've put in the work for a long time now. I think I could carry a movie. I think I'm going to... Conor McGregor Roadhouse movie. Not Fallen. I am familiar with the movie Roadhouse. I'm a Jake Gyllenhaal fan. I wanted to be a lawyer and I did that. I had low expectations and goals. Okay, well, so a new goal. I want to start my own religion. That is an incredibly lofty goal, Kingsley, but at least you got a goal. At least you got a goal, brother. You should start the religion of shorty snaggery. I call it the way of the wang. Okay, well, you're a creative guy. I'll give you that. You're a creative guy. All right, Amani, are you still in here? Hit the chat if you're still in here. The sack. Sacramento. Okay. So, we have been working on getting our movie out to the masses. Now, some of you guys may know, but we have a 13-minute Dragons movie. This is totally separate from all the posts, the 6'8", 220. Completely different. We've been talking to a few streamer teams to release this with a streamer. There is one part left in the movie that we want to cast, and essentially what we think we're going to do is we are going to get a big streamer involved. All right, I'm telling a story here, bro. Your bicep size. What are we doing, guys? I gotta just end the madness. What are we doing? We're trying to get to this money. We're trying to hit our goals. We're trying to stay focused. Let's think good thoughts. Good thoughts. Good thoughts. Good thoughts. Say it with me in the chat. Good thoughts. 2 words. Good thoughts. I'm not going to continue the stream until we get 3 comments that say good thoughts. I'll just be here waiting. Good thoughts. I'm not going to continue. I might just nap right here. I might just close my eyes and nap. This is cooked. All right, you guys win. You guys win. You guys win. You guys win. Let me continue the show here. Okay, so long story short, we have a movie. It's done. It's been sitting in a Google Drive for like over a year. That's a whole other story. But we are planning on releasing the film with a streamer. Our goal is to go get a big streamer. This is a hypothetical. We want to get Ninja. Okay? We want to hire Ninja as an executive producer on our film. And we want to say, hey, Ninja, we have 1 role left in this project, and it's for the voice of a dragon. Can you call up all your other streamer buddies, and can we audition them live on stream, and then let the chat choose who the voice of the dragon should be? That is our plan right now. A situation kind of like that. We've been trying to. We had a good call today, but we've been trying to find the right situation over the last like 2-3 weeks, and we feel like we're getting closer. So I'm hoping the film is out by Halloween. That's my goal. I want to produce it the right way. I mean, we could really like kill it on this launch. So I want to like lock in, maybe go back to Boston and just like focus solely on launching the film. The wife told me, brother, it's time you get a clean stop getting high and live streaming. The wife told me, brother, it's time you gotta get a clean stop getting high. I'm not high. That didn't make a whole lot of sense, but I appreciate you being here, boo. You the man. You the man. You the man. You the man. You the what? You the man. Where's everyone calling in from tonight? Where you guys at? Where you guys at? What is going on? I'm getting tired, guys. I can't even hold you. I'm barely keeping my eyes open here. Still whooped. Boo, where you calling in from tonight, bro? Hey, let's get it, bro. Oh, fucked up. Wait, you're off the sauce tonight? You're out partying or what? It's all good, bro. It's all good, buddy. We're just having fun anyway. We're just having a good time from bars. So we'll say what's up to my ex-girlfriend for me. Whoa! 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 Really broke the 4th wall with me. I don't know what to say now. Yeah, dude. Had to really just dismantle you on the gay stuff. Let's just tone it back. Let's just tone it back. Look, I'm happy that you're part of the journey here. I hope you guys are loving the skits. I hope you're getting a laugh. But ultimately, this whole platform, it's all about hitting our goals. How do we hit our goals, man? How do we get to these goals? We gotta hit these goals, bro. What up, my boy? Ready Mix Driver Highway 45. What up, buddy? I want to talk about the goals. Saban, what are your goals, bro? Commit crimes. What kind of crimes? Are we talking white-collar crimes? Are we talking about street crimes? Are we talking about petty crime? What are we talking about? Football. Are we talking about American football? Are we talking about not American football? Crimes equal views equal money. You know, there is some truth to that, boo. There is some truth to that. I have a video right now I'm sitting on that I haven't released yet because I know it's going to cause an uproar. I'm like, do I really want to be one of these controversial guys with the content? Is that really who I am? Do I want to stir up the controversy? To be honest, not really. That's not who I am. It's not who I am, man. I'm the goals guy. My goal is to become a fruit seller. Wow. Yo, I'm the one commenting on you guys' content. Yo, you the man. Bro, you the man. Where are you calling in from? Where are you calling it? Ready, mixed driver of Highway 45. Where are you right now? Now, bro, I got to be honest. There's been a million times. I've been grinding for 10 years. The flash in the pan stuff, it just doesn't last. People momentarily like people who reach and do a lot for attention, but a lot of times people are like, they stop taking you serious. But there's been a million times where I'm like, I could just, and it's no hate to anyone who does stuff that's attention grabby and controversial, because it does sell, but it's just not me. It's just not who I am. West Tennessee, shout out to West Tennessee. I'm in Los Angeles. Take a look. The snake pit. But I'm from a place called Boston, Massachusetts. You guys know where that is? Boston. Ready is the only 10 I see on God, dude. But my goal is men's physique bodybuilder. So you got a lot of goals there, Saban. You want to become a fruit seller and be a bodybuilder. I low-key think we need to pick one, bro. Let's pick one goal. Are we going on the fruit selling? You're not in Boston, bro. Zip it. 80s. I don't know how much. What does that equate to pounds? 87 kilograms. I don't even know. You guys know how much I weigh? Yo, what's your favorite skit so far? What do you guys like? What's your favorite? What's your least favorite? A lot of you guys are probably here from the running videos. You know those crazy videos. That guy running down the street saying 6'6", 220, king of the hills. I was actually on a run last week. I was in Santa Monica. And some dudes, he didn't stop us, but we ran by him. He was like, King of Wilshire, which is the name of the street we're on. Pretty sick. That was sick. I'm 6'9", 260. You a big boy, bro. You a big boy. Bro, you are a big boy. Bro, you bald. I'm not bald, but my hairline is receding. You guys want to see? It doesn't look that bad right now. It's looking way better than it was. I was down bad last month. I can't even hold you. This Ukrainian dude destroyed my shit. And I walked out of the barbershop looking absolutely traumatized. I'm like, what is going on here, dude? Really ruined my life. But honestly, the flows keep making a comeback. How about that beard? What? Golden Deer, you are soon going to be bald. Yo, you want to get your little ass beat? How about I come over to Nepal and spank you up, pal? You didn't like that, did you? Come on, buddy. Square up, clown. Dude, you're an accountant. I'm not too good with numbers, to be honest with you. I'm not good with numbers. I need an accountant. Could you be my accountant? You know what I'm saying? Could you be that guy? Guys, I'm getting tired here. I need you guys to give me a little something to stimulate me in these comments, because I'm falling asleep. I am tired, bro. I want to come on here and give you guys some laughs. Your body count. All right, yo, I'm about to kick you out, bro. Saban, I'm low-key about to kick you out. I don't really like your attitude, bro. Should I remove this guy? Bro, you have a great attitude. Dude, you have a great attitude. You're a great guy, Sahil. Sahil Sharma. Where you calling in from, bro? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Oh, I'm getting tired. I can't even keep my eyes open. Oh, shout out to Jesus. Carlos, where are you calling in from? Where are you at, bro? Jesus, take the wheel. How about this? Ready? What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. India, Pune City. Shout out to India, my boy. Shout out to India. Canada. Where in Canada? In the 6? In Toronto? I've been to Toronto. I've been to Van City. I've been to Montreal. I've been to those cities, fam. Sabin, we know. You've been acting like a weirdo, bro. Where in Canada are you from, bro? Oh, God, I can't even my eyes open. Well, my favorite, I really like Toronto, dude. I thought it was so clean. People were so nice. I saw OVO Fest. Have you ever been to India? No. All right, I'm walking away. Have a good night, everyone. I'm joining Kingley's. Hey, I'm glad we could get you back on the straight and narrow, bro. From here on out, I want to just hear about your goals, Valley, all right? I'm not a fan of Toronto. I like Toronto, bro. I'm from a place called Boston, Massachusetts. You ever heard of that? Boston. Mr. Funkadelic, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the live, buddy. Have you ever been to India? I haven't. I have not. I would love to, dude. You gotta get to this money, man. Gotta get to this dough. Gotta get to this dough. Gotta get to this dough-ski, man. How's your leg, mate? My legs are fine. Earlier in the live, I was giving my story about Mount Whitney. We hiked the biggest mountain in the States 2 days ago, and it was quite the experience, dude. Most intense experience of my life, for sure. Love my American brethren. Shout out to you, Carlos. You the man, bro. Have a nice night. Kamala or Trump? That's an interesting question. I'm pretty apolitical, to be honest with you. I did see Kamala in Los Angeles. That was pretty cool. I saw her walking across the street with her husband. Wow. I'm losing it. Okay. Well, I am quite apolitical. At some point, I'm going to run for mayor of Boston. I'm going to win. I am. Love watching from Canada, bro. I love Canada. Shout out to the Canadians. Shout out to the Canadians, fam. My crodies. Shout out to the Canadians, my crodies. We love the Canadians, bro. Yeah, I'm not big into the politics. Which UFC fighter do you want to fight? None of them. I have been boxing now for 6 months. And when you start and I was doing jiu-jitsu last year, when you start getting into martial arts, you realize how nasty these professional fighters are. Like, my favorite, who do I love? I like Max Holloway a lot. He's a savage. I liked Stipe Miocic. I like Cyril Gane. Derek Blades. I like Sugar Sean O'Malley. Who are your guys' favorites? Name Canadian bodybuilders. I don't... Chris Bumstead. The biggest bodybuilder in the world is Canadian. He's the GOAT. Big Bumstead. Actually, I think I saw him too a couple years ago. He's the man. I saw him at the Arnold Classic in Ohio. Okay. I want to hear about your goals in the chat. What do you guys want to get done in your life? What do you guys want to get done? You guys want me to tell you? I'll tell you my goals. So, since I was 16 years old, my goal has been to be the leading man of a Marvel movie. I guess more so 19, but that was the seed that was planted in my brain when I was 19. So, since I was 19, I've tried to take little steps closer to becoming the leading man of a Marvel movie. A lot of you guys are just hopping into our YouTube now because of the running videos, but I've actually made 3 movies. I've thrown hundreds of events. I've produced tons and tons of videos. And I think I'm going to get to Marvel. I just don't know how long it's going to take. But that's like one thing I want to leave my life saying, like, and I want all of our content to just be a document of how I got there. Again, a lot of you guys are jumping in now and you're seeing stuff now. This whole viral nature of all the videos, this is new to us. I've been really hustling for 10 years. Retire by 55, travel the world, get past. I like it. That's great, bro. Why not retire by 45? You get that done. Just work fast. Just work fast. Where do you want to travel to, bro? Brazil? Brazil will be fire. Brazil. I'm down bad right now, guys. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I wasn't going to get on the lab tonight, but I was like, you know what? I made a promise. Let's just go do it. Let's just go do it. Wow. I am tired. You want to work for Marvel, TWGC? No, bro. I want to be the leading man of a Marvel movie. I want to be the leading man. Like, I want to be Chris Evans. I'm going to do it. When you guys see the Dragons movie that we're going to drop, you're going to be like, wait, this dude actually, he might be able to do it. He might just be able to pull it off, this guy. He's tall. He's handsome. He's jacked. He's funny. Some chicks love him. Some chicks hate him. Indeed they are. Are you along for the ride or are you going to hate? It's up to you, brother. You could be looking at the next Marvel movie star right here. You could be looking at him. So you can come join the train of Old Irish Hercules. Or you can just say, yo, I was hating from day one. Whose side you want? Whose side you want, Captain Attitude? It's all possible. It's all possible. It's all possible, brother. It's all possible. It's 5 a.m. You boys are sleeping on me. That was me. I was the 5 a.m. bro. I was the 5 a.m. bro. Now, Mr. Funkadelic, if I can give you a couple pieces of advice, unsolicited. Go to our YouTube channel. I want you to look at the trailer for Conrad the Last Defender, also the trailer for Apple Cinema. Look at those two, okay? Look at those two. This isn't all delusion. We've put in a lot of work here. We're getting closer. Bro, my bro, my bro, my broski, my brohemius, my brosif, my bro bag. Stay alive. Stay in the chat. Stay in the chat. Stay in the chat. We love Bad Bunny. You guys want me to sing a little song like Bad Bunny? Ba ba ba. Eres mía, mía, eres mía, mía, na 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 mía, mía. How about some Hercules? Some light Hercules. I will find my way. I can go the distance. I'll be there someday. Somehow I'll be strong. I'd walk every mile if it was worth my while. And I will go most anywhere to feel like I belong. And scene. Light work. Light work. I'm falling asleep, guys. Someone's got to get me pumped up here. I'm falling asleep on a stream. So this is what I think I'm going to do, though, in the next week. Our record on live is 1,100 people total. I think we should try to beat it this week. I think we should try to get 2,000. And I'll stream for 2 hours. What do you guys think? Could we beat it? Could we beat it? Could we beat it? All right, let me pull up something in the back here. Oh, shit. That could have been bad. You guys want to see a picture of me on Whitney? Someone crashed my car the other day. Hold on. I'll show you a photo of where I was down my worst. Hold on. Look how down bad I am here, guys. Can you see my face? This was on the top of Whitney. So bad. It's working. Whoa. Whoa. Well, hey, that's where I want to take this thing. That's where I want to go. That's where I want to go. What roles you see yourself in the present Marvel leads? To be honest with you, we wrote a spec script for a character named Robert Kelly, who's in the X-Men universe. He's a politician, and I think I could do a good job playing that guy. Other than that, I honestly think everyone's really well casted. I think the closest I could probably do is Thor. I'm not as muscular as Hemsworth, but I think I could come close with Thor, I think. But I don't think I could do Captain America or Iron Man. Iron Man, I mean, is goated. It's like one of the best roles of all time. Know this. You guys think I'm on the juice? What do you think? You guys think I'm natty or I'm taking stuff? Do you think I'm natty or am I taking stuff? Hold me like a river, Jordan, and I won't say that you're my friend. Carry me like you were my lover, love you like your mother. All right, guys, I gotta get out of here, man. I'm tired. I wanted to pop on here, say what's up. Expect a new skit every day like we've been doing. I'm going to stay consistent. We got the fastest growing fitness comedy channel on YouTube right now. We do. We get to 15K subs. I'm going to make some t-shirts. It's actually not a bad point, Mr. Funkadelic. That's not a bad point. I am natty. Never taken a roid in my life, but I do take creatine. Guys, I gotta go. It's been real. It's been fun. it's actually been real fun. I'm gonna do another stream in the next 7 days. We're gonna try to get 2K on it. We are gonna clip 13K subs, guys. Mind you, about 6 weeks ago we had 500, so we are growing incredibly fast. New skit every day. Sahil, you're the man. I'm a real one. My goal in life is the North Star is to just be the leading man of a Marvel movie. But I also just want to make you guys laugh. That's all we want to do with our videos, just give you the laughs. Life's hard, man. Everyone's dealing with shit. It's sometimes nice to just get a quick little break and a quick laugh. My name is Conor Holway. I am from Boston, Massachusetts. You guys are awesome. Let's keep fighting. GDP to the moon. Good night.